Houston. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there on 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Get set, get set.
Once more with Harvey.
And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th
Purdy on 4th down.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown,
Ricky Pearsall
laying himself out in the end zone.
and the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
With extra point forthcoming. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck like your birthday. You'll find me in the club.
Looking to put a drive together.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud looking to throw.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Stroud completes this out wide.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tony. Hey, uno.
Throwing now is Stroud. This is Smith with the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the quick. At 18.
Here goes Stroud again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down. The Texans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Now Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Arian Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from capturing the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And past the 40 before it's out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
13 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the handoff, Harvey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 2 yards to go, second down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not a lot of flash and dash on that play. Second and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Purdy off the play fake. He finds Austin complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Purdy. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harvey. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line.
It's 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, it's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Arian Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Completes it to Austin. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try it now with Harvey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We're still diligently searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And now a carry here for their fullback. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit. But this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Oh, ready? 18. South. 19 Texans. 11.
Here's Stroud. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 50-yard line.
South.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Look to hot.
Stroud. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Now the Niner offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for two here.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second and 5.
All right.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
3rd and 3.
All right. 18.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
11. 118. What's that? 19 Texas. Check. Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Uno more. Hey, south.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Second down at 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
And now they'll shift things around.
At the Niners' 13-yard line.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Purdy looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Look the hot. Oh, eh? 18. Outside. Buggy. 11. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more.
And Stroud now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19. Outside.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Hey, south. All right. Hey, why Tony? I got him right now. Here we go. Motion.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Let's go. 19 Texans. Hey! Motion. Look the hot. Buggy.
Final play of the half. Stroud. That one complete. It's tapped down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just past him at the 45. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
11. Swap.
Stroud working out of the gun. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Arian Smith, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Texans 21, 49ers 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Purdy gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Third and long as a defender, all you want to do is guard the first down line. Make sure that everything stays in front and run up there and make the tackle. They did everything exactly right except making the tackle the running back, and he ends up finding a way to pick up a first down. Brandon, that play just should not happen.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Purdy on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
throwing here, Purdy.
At the 45-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 3rd and 2. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Get set.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's done a line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And there we go on the inside handoff. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
40-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud completes this out wide. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And an excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Mahomes has got it.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
14 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He was taken down at the
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Back to throw, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
30 now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
South. Now, this way. Hey, uno.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Buggy. 11. Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, he ran free there after the catches. That winds up going for 38.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Hey, uno. Look the hot.
Now Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Stroud looking to change the play.
11. Why Tony?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, first and 10.
18. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Johnson, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
On the quick, right?
Pass caught, it's Lane with it. They get 6, that'll leave them with third and 4. They like going to him in the slot, he catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Hey, south.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Elijah Morgan. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Tie game, fourth quarter, you're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. To throw once more on second and 10. Purdy. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. time, and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, what a juke into space. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. To throw is Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. And that last throw, see, we're going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Completes it to Austin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the 1st and 10.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
South.
Here's Stroud. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Still going inside the 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game. 28 all.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
And the 49ers.
Purdy to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And the 49ers first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Remember, the one timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we got a timeout call.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. This a long one from 54. It looks good, and it is good. From 54 yards away, he bangs it through. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for San Francisco, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week.